Well, it could be considered an early Christmas gift. Just by the end of December, just about every officer will be outfitted with body cams. It's been said we behave better when we know we're being watched. But what happens when cameras are on the chests of police officers? The Royal Bahamas Police Force adopting a practice used by law enforcement around the world, outfitting officers and their vehicles with body cams. Today, we got to ride along with officers on their first ride out to test them out. And boy, were we in for a thrill. It was the first day of training for officers who sat through a quick seminar before hitting the streets. Leaving from police headquarters on East Street, we ended up passing a car accident. And while it was merely a fender bender, it led to Sergeant Price and Officer Davis spotting an unlicensed vehicle passing us by.
All is well? Nobody on you, sir? You come to the wrong time. Wait, what are you saying on you? You're right along, man. Right along, you come to the wrong time? Yeah, all right. You know what's about to happen? Before that, the guard right then, you good say. Children, we have to phone down, you quick say, we have to do the drugs and legal fire. Gentlemen, this is a simple process. Yeah, but everything's good? I just know it's good. Gotta walk out. Yeah, man, all right, good. That's right. I said you come to the wrong time. Yeah, this is over, man. I know he is. It's good. Yeah. Come to this one. This? Yeah. All the other that's it. Oh, take it. Take it out, man. Put on.
Lucky for us, everyone was cooperative except when they saw our cameras, of course, recording. As we drove a bit further, we ran into two young schoolboys dressed in their uniform but far from school, standing on the corner.
How y'all doing today? You want me to select it? Number 2 boys is safe right now by the police. That's a good thing to do. I just heard the guy from the fly out. I don't know why you went to there.
The officers gave the two boys a pat search and asked why they were out of school and found out they had been suspended. Officer Davis encouraged them, though, telling them they could be using their time much wisely by preparing for the end of term exams.
It's how you present yourself, you know. You're learning grade. See, that's one thing, grade 9, you should focus on company, what's the company.
While we weren't able to get footage from the body cam today, Police Commissioner Anthony Ferguson confirmed there won't be any off buttons for officers, and they will be reviewing footage when they need to.
Members of the public will be pleased to know that they are truly our friends, because, you know, when we speak, we are speaking the facts as it is, and there'll be no doubt as to the actions of the police that are taken. And so it is my intention to, once the testing is done, we will no doubt move to acquire this practice for all of our mobile units.
Reporting for our news, I'm April Sands.